Last up is Joost Klein. Hitting Palais. Oh, I love the red and blue and white. So Dutch. That is so Dutch.
It's so European.
The flag.
European flag.
Yeah, but red, white, and blue.
Oh, yeah. Europa.
Oh.
In the end of the day, we are all human beings. Period.
That the world has no borders. I miss you every day is what I whisper to myself. He's getting emotional. You see, Dad, I did listen to you. That's sincere from me to my parents. I'm really glad they showed that clip because, you know, that's a moment. You've been on this crazy wackadoodle journey and then he gets emotional. And a viewer at home who's not read the lyrics will be like, whoa, this is dedicated to his deceased parents. He is an orphan who is slayed on his own. That's very, very impactful.
I think the emotional bit is definitely the best part of this clip and it will sort of just round off the performance really nicely. The bit before we get to that, I'm less convinced of. I have the same criticism as Estonia in that the 6 of them or so on stage do not fill it up, particularly when the whole cross is just red and they're randomly dancing. Also the dance moves in that sort of hardcore techno bit.
Gabba.
Yeah, they're, I don't know, a bit more, I think they could go more hardcore with it, essentially. But yeah, definitely a clip of two halves for me.
So you all know I have monkey mind and I don't always pay attention. I believe this is the
what?
monkey mind.
Don't insult the monkeys with your...
Monkeys actually
the
scare the crap out
What's
of
going
me.
on?
But I feel like this is the first time there's been a reference to his parents, right? Okay, so when I initially saw this or listened to it, I made the whole reference of maybe he's like the Europapa, kind of like Mother Earth. But instead it's as though he loves Europe and it's something he shared with his father and just this deep familial bond. Losing a parent is a rite of passage that one cannot understand until it happens to them. And in this moment, I am totally connecting with Joost. We lost our father in 2015 to vascular dementia, which is the result of strokes. So don't forget to get those match bingo tickets.
Yeah, well, that's a very interesting segue, but it's a sincere one. There needs to be money raised for research into strokes and for the rights of people living, survived strokes, etc. You can click on the link in the description to play a Eurovision bingo game and support stroke survivors in the UK. Sinan.
You know, I love how they did that on the stage because, you know, the whole song is very energetic, like high tempo, like high tempo. Like you cannot stand still on that song. You should be dancing all the time. I love how, you know, it's like, you know, mostly songs before the party is over, this is when the party is over, you know. And then he says, at the end of the day, we are just human beings. And at the end of the day, he is just a human being. And and it's like, at the end of the day, at the end of the party, you are alone at home by yourself. And this is like very, very emotional and from inside. You know, like from inside, it's not fake. It's not fake at all.
It's not fake and it's not overproduced. This is perhaps the most sincere moment of the entire Eurovision Song Contest. And I think people will relate to this because the music suddenly stops and it's as if he's talking to you. Yes, there's something mildly melodic about it, how he's delivering it, the rhythm, maybe even the tone. But he's not singing, he's talking. And he's talking to the viewer directly. I think during the semifinal and the final, he will get emotional. Perhaps he will even cry. And when people see the English words, they too will feel something. This is not manipulative, and this is not what I'm trying to say. But what I'm saying is, from a competitive aspect, it's very smart. But from an artistic standpoint, it's very sincere. And to me, that's the perfect marriage, right? You're sincere, but you're also sincere in a way that will, quite frankly, get you votes. And I'm not being cynical and saying that's his motivation, because this is his art. This is his art, and I think we've all just embraced it.
I'm literally tearing up.
You know what? She is. My sister has a stone cold heart. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, but I feel the warmth. I'm kidding. Take a joke. Let's do some GABA.
Chill, bro.
Yeah. Yes.